Dollhouse transformation number 1. Okay, on each one of the houses, I went in and added Mod Podge so that it would hold the paint better. I'm going in with Home Decor chalk paint in the color Frost, and I gave it 2 coats of paint. Now I'm going in with some embellishments that I purchased from Hobby Lobby for 40% off. They had quite a good selection of embellishments. I was talking to a dear friend of mine yesterday, and I think that embellishments is just like one of my favorite. I'm addicted to buying them. I will confess, I love to embellish things. Okay, we're going to go in and add another one. I add 4 in total. I did not have room for a 5th one, but you'll see pretty soon what I used to go in its place, and it worked out just fine. We flipped the camera around, so now I'm just adding this really cute little butterfly embellishment, also from Hobby Lobby. And now I'm going to be going in, it's called vase filler, but they're little Easter eggs, and they come in 4 or 5 different colors. I'm just taking these and using a little bit of hot glue and going around the bottom of the house and around the top as well. They're very, very tricky. They're so small to get the glue on there without getting your fingers burned. I only managed to burn my fingers one time, so I was lucky with that. Here I am. I had to reattach it because it came off, so and I'm going over here. I'm MIA for a second because I was having to, try to go through and find a pink one. So we got that finished. And I add 1 more across the bottom. Like so. And then I'm going to add some more embellishments. I have these little stickers, these little flowers, and I'm adding them to each side of both of the windows in the front. And that one is turned out like that. You'll see I added more gems at the top. Here I have some of these moss pill and stick sheets, and I used the Dollar Tree cutting boards, and it's perfect for these little houses. Added a generous amount of hot glue. I'll be setting the house down like so, adding just a little pressure, try to get it to stick. And then I picked up these larger size bunny rabbits from the Dollar Tree. They were in the Barbie section, and they came with a little basket as well as carrots, which I will be using the carrots in one of my other houses. Here's the finished project. I truly hope that you enjoy this one. Please tell me what you think about it in the comments below. I think it turned out really, really cute. I put a lot of thought into these houses before I sat down to make them. Today I'm participating in the Dollhouse Makeover. It's hosted by Melissa from Melissa Makes It DIY. I've left her link in the description box below, as well as the playlist link. I ask that you check out the playlist when you're finished watching my video. You will not be disappointed. On to Dollhouse transformation number 2. Going in with the color of Celery. And that is a beautiful color on these little houses, for Easter especially. Picked up these little bunny rabbits from Hobby Lobby, and I will be placing some of these along the top of the house. I know, it's not like realistic that you're going to see a bunny on top of a house. I mean, you never know. You could see one, but I thought it would be just really cute. And I added those 5 at the top. Now I have these stickers, these egg stickers, and they are like a tie-dyed color or pattern on the eggs. And I thought, well, okay, I'll just add these across the bottom of the house. I think these eggs are so pretty. And then in the little window cutout in the front, I decided to go in and add an egg in there as well. Here I am. I'm taking my time, just trying to decide which egg, I think would look the best in there. So I got it placed in there, and I had to go around. I had to get it straightened up a little bit. It was a little crooked. And on this house, I didn't use as much detail as I did, on the other ones. I wanted this one to be a little more simple, but I did go in and I added these little butterflies. I added 1 to each side of the house. Okay, now I'm going to be placing this one down as well, using a generous amount of hot glue. And I am just going to use these little, I'm at a loss for words, little vase filler Easter eggs that I used on my last project, and I'm just going to be placing them around on the grass, to make it look like, well, they're having an Easter egg hunt. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm very sorry if you hear my little granddaughter in the background. I started doing my voiceover when she was napping, and she's in there with her grandpa, but I can hear them in there playing. And sorry if you hear it. I think I just add a couple more of these. And then I think I'm going to go in and add a couple bunnies. And here's the finished dollhouse. And I also added a couple of flowers on each side of the door. I hope you enjoy this dollhouse as well. On to dollhouse transformation number 3. This one took a little bit longer. Had a lot of detail. I went in with the color of Ballet Slipper, and I love this color as well. Now what I'm going to be doing on this one, what am I doing? I forgot. No, just kidding. Okay, I have these little flowers that I ordered from Amazon, these little embellishments, and I'm going to be adding 4 in total. And here in a few minutes, I realized that, I have another flower. I thought I only had 3, but I found another. I'm adding this gorgeous little bunny to the door, because that's his little house, and so I wanted to show him off there. And I'm going in. There's the other flower. I'll put it on the other side of that window. Perfect touch for that. And another butterfly. Came out of the same package as the one from the previous house. Okay, now on this portion, I picked up this package of beads from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going in and adding a little line of hot glue and then putting the beads all the way across. Now I kept having to add hot glue because it dried up really fast. Like I had to be quick with it. And on this part, I needed something for the top, and all I had was that foam vase filler. And if you've ever worked with it, you know how hard it is. It sticks to everything. So I decided I was going to take Mod Podge and do a section at a time. And I went in with it, and I added a little bit of the Mod Podge, and then I would go in and add some of the vase filler. And you take my finger and push it down a little bit. This was quite a process. I just want to show you guys, how far I've gotten with it. Adding more Mod Podge. We're going to go across the top. I think this is my favorite. And I was thinking about, I don't know if it would work or not, but to preserve this, about getting some of that spray adhesive, I'll get it right, and spraying it down, especially the top portion, if that would hold the little foam pieces in place. I'm going around the second window here. Like I said, just push it down with your finger, and then if you'll just take it and kind of flip it over, the excess little foam balls will just fall off. As you can see, I have quite a few on the table. And I did try to use up as many as I could that had fallen on the table so that I wouldn't waste them. See, that section went really smooth. I enjoyed doing this. It was so fun. Here I am, I'm trying to get every single bit of that roof covered. And I believe this here is my last part on the roof. And then we'll be going on to the next section. Then I kept seeing little bitty places that I missed, and I was like, gotta get these covered. Now, I'm just going to lay this down on there, but I'm going to have to put this sort of at an angle because I'm going to be adding something beside the house. Like I said, I'm just angling it. Now, guys, I have this. These are expired. They were in my cabinet. We don't drink much coffee, so I didn't even realize they were up in there. And I needed something to look like dirt. And you see that I spilled half of one of them on the little mat there, but it's okay. I'm just trying to press it out with my finger so I can just get an idea how much I'm going to need. And I have these little carrots. And yeah, I'm making a carrot patch. And so I added the carrots in, and I kept having to add more coffee. And I'm adding some of those lines like you see in a garden. And they wouldn't stick. What I had to do is I had to go in and I had to cut them in half to get them to stick. Just put them down like that. And then I'll be adding more coffee. I'm trying to cover them up a little bit more with the coffee. So, yeah. Turns out really, really cute, I think. Now I have this sign that says Carrot Patch. And when I made this, when I'm originally doing this, I put it in the wrong section, in the wrong place. So you'll see in the final reveal that I moved it over because it had an arrow pointing. And I wanted it to have the arrow pointing on the carrot patch. So I did correct that. Took a little bit to get it to stick. And I'm going in. And I decided to go with the smaller bunnies for this one. Little adorable bunny rabbits. Here's the finished project. You can see that I added a few more embellishments and more bunnies across the top, a little chick, and then there is the carrot patch. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. You have a blessed day.